Communication. What is communication? Liggins gave the definitions. The two or more people exchange the ideas, facts, feelings in a way that each gains a common understanding of the meaning and intent use of message. Generally, what is communication means there is a transfer of information. If we tell a meaning of the message, any message we can transfer between two or more persons. That is the communication. Generally, in this communication, we can expect the question. The word communication as a Latin word means that is communis. And the meaning of the communist means that is commonness. Here we can expect the three questions. One question is the communication as the origin from that is Latin or Greek or French. They will ask, you can choose that is Latin word. What is the meaning of the communication? The word Latin word communist means that is the commonness. Next, in this communications means there will be a intrapersonal communication and interpersonal communication. Intrapersonal communication. Intra means within the individual. I am the Mohan Raj. The communication taken place within the Mohan Raj means that is the intrapersonal communication. If I am the Mohan Raj, you was it may be Suresh Kumar or any person. The communication taken place between two or more people. Between Mohan Raj and Suresh Kumar is interpersonal. Inter college tournament you heard. Inter college tournament means between the colleges. So that is the interpersonal means also the communication taken place between the individual. That is the interpersonal. Please remember this. Reading the newspaper is an intrapersonal communication. Intra means within the individual or within the Mohan Raj. That is the intrapersonal communication. Reading the newspaper is comes under which type of communication means it is the intrapersonal communication. Remember this. In these models of communication, sometimes we will remember this. First term is source, message, code, encode, decode. These are the terms we can remember this. First we go to the first term, that is the source. If I am the Mohan Raj, I am the source because I am the sender. I create the message that will be transferred to yours through channel. Okay, source. Some person or group of persons with a purpose. Source means I am the sender, I am the communicator, I am the source. Message means any information which is carried with a meaning means that is the message. Code, in these programming languages, we call the code is a signals for communication. Signals, that is the same meaning for communication also. Code means system of signals for communication. Encode, to put the message into code or kipper. Encode means if I am the sender, I encode the message. The encoded message is transferred to the channel. It may be channel means the intrapersonal channel or interpersonal channels. The channels after that it will be go to the receiver. Next, encoder that is that takes the idea of source and put them into a code. The main duty of the encoder is to code the messages. Message means that is the information. If any information, if I am telling means that is coded, that is I am the encoder. I encode the message and that I can pass the message to channel. In this channel you will receive at the end. You are the receiver, you are the decoder, because decoder is yours only. You can decode the message. If I am telling the messages in a written form means I can return by alphabetical words. I can give to the post, that is the channel. In this post you can receive, you are the receiver. After that you are the reading means if I am writing the term communication derived from Latin word, that is means you can see that alphabetical words, you can read. Oh, sir told that in this meaning is communication derived from Latin word. So that is the message. You can decode, that is the decoder. Encoder, channel, decoder, receiver. Next one. In this, the expected and possible question is, what is the first basic persuasive model of communication? First basic persuasive model of communication is Aristotle model, which model has only three basic elements. Three basic elements is speaker, speech, audience. These are the three basic elements. Aristotle model. It is the first basic persuasive model. It is the Aristotle 384 to 320 BC developed this model. This model includes the speaker, the person who speaks. I am the speaker. Remember this, Mohan Raj is the speaker. the person who speaks. I am speaks. Speech, that the individual produces. If the words of mouth will come from the words are come from the my mouth means that is a speech. Audience, you are the audience, because the target of any communication is audience. So that is the person who listens. This is the Aristotle model. It is the first basic persuasive model of communication. In this model, only 3 basic elements. Please remember this. There is possible question. How many elements in the Aristotle model is 3 elements. Next one, the Shannon and Weaver model. Shannon and Weaver, that is Shannon and Weaver model is also called as mathematical model. It is given by 1949 by Shannon and Weaver. The Shannon and Weaver, please remember this, friends. S E C D D. S E C D D. First one, S means source. Next one, E means encoder. Next one, C means channel. Next one, D means decoder. Next, D means another D means destination. Please remember this. Shannon and Weaver model means S, E, C, D, D. You remember this last 2 words are D, 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 D. Please remember this. D, D means diagonals. You can just remember this. D, D means diagonals. Oh, diagonals means mathematical model. Mathematical model means Shannon and Weaver model. In this, which model as the noise as a element which comes under the channel means the Shannon and Weaver model, because it is also called as mathematical theory of communication and also the information theory. For any this model is best suited for transmitting or broadcasting of any form information. If you broadcast in the all India radios, this model is very helpful, because source, encoder, channel, decoder, destination. In this model, there will be 3 levels of problems will arise. Number 1 is technical problem, semantic problem, and influential problem. You please remember this. Shannon and Weaver model is also called as mathematical model or information theory. The which model is best suited to broadcasting of form information is Shannon and Weaver model. Noise is also an important element in Shannon and Weaver model, because here you see that noise that is added in the channel, because noise is an important element in Shannon and Weaver mathematical model. Next one, SMCR. SMCR, that is the S means source, message, channel, receiver. That is, you can please remember this SMCDR. SMCDR. It is also called as Berlow of communication. In this, the Berlow model, SMCDR. Please remember this SEMCDR. This is a Berlow communication model. First one, source. If I am the source, I encode what is message, through which the channel you decode the message. You are the receiver, you are the audience, you receive the message. In this model, they will ask the question SEMCDR. Choose the which model is Berlow's model means they will give the options SEMCDR, SCSDD, and SECDD, and another one is SECDR. You can choose SEMCDR means Berlow's model in 1960. Next model is SCHRAMM's model. SCHRAMM 1961, the model of communication process. SCHRAMM's model is important one. In this SCHRAMM's model, SESDD, SESDD. In this mathematical model, we seen that SECDD. Here SESDD, that is the SCHRAMM's model. SCHRAMM 1961 developed this model. This model has source, encoder, signal, decoder, destination. These 5 components in the SCHRAMM's model. In this model, that is the encoder and decoder are the encircled by field of experience. This model as field of experience is important in which model means that is the SCHRAMM's model. Both the source and encoder and also destination and decoder are encircled by field of experience. Next one, LEAGANS model. LEAGANS 1963 developed this communication model. LEAGANS model means CMCTAR. Please remember this CMCTAR, because first one is communicator. I am the sender, I am the communicator. I start the process of communication. Okay. Next one is message. What type of message? Next one is channel. It may be interpersonal channel or mass media channel. How the message will be go interpersonal or mass media channel. Next one is treatment. For any message, the treatment will be there. That is in this LEAGANS model only, treatment is an important component, because if we treating the message means there will be no noise. It will directly go to the audience. The target of any communication is audience. Audience response is feedback. Here you can expect the two questions. Who start the process of communication? Who start the process of communication means communicator. Next one. What is the final target of communication means audience. Audience is the final target of communication. Next one. Rogers and Shoemaker in 1971 developed this model, that is source, message, channel, receiver, and effects. If effect came means you can choose the Rogers. Rogers, the word R starts, that is R, that is receiver and effects. Means SMCRE means Rogers and Shoemaker, 1971. Next one, Wesley and McLean's model. Wesley and McLean's model. I know you people are seeing that Harry Potter movie. Harry Potter movie means you can remember this. There will be one Weasley family is there. So you remember this for R, Harry Potter, R. The R resembles the Weasley's family. If ended with R means that is the receiver. If any model is ended with R, that is the Weasley and McLean's model. In this model, SECDR. SECDR means sender, encoding, channel, decoding, receiver. Sender. Who is the sender? I am the sender. I am encoding the message. Through the message will be channel. That is through which the medium will be. It could be passed through means that is the channel. You decoding. You people are decoding the message. And next one is the receiver. Please remember this. SECDD means that is SEC SECDD means that is the mathematical model. Please remember. If SECDR means Wesley and McLean's model. Next one. Which model is called as a political model? Political model means that is the Laswell model. Laswell model is also called as political model because it has who says, what says, in which channel, to whom, with what effect. These are the important components of Laswell communication model. It is useful in political. Who says means who says, I am the saying because I am the sender. Who says means sender says. What says, what means that is the message. Message I said. Next one is in which channel means through which medium. It may be an interpersonal channel or mass media channel. They will ask in which channel. Next one is to whom. To whom you, I'm telling you to yours only. That is you are the receivers. To whom means that is the receiver. With what effect? With what effect means that is the audience response. How they will respond. The feedback means if I am telling anything means you can replying to my message means that is the feedback. This model has 5 components: who says, what says, in which channel, to whom, with what effect. These are the 5 important components. Laswell model is useful for political. Next one, communication means there will be types of communication in an organization. First, we go to the types of communication. In this communication, there will be the communication is divided into 3 parts according to organizational type of organization, according to direction of communication, and according to expression and body language. In the ancient times, how the communication is happened? In the ancient times, the communication is happened by in ancient times, the communication is happened by paintings. In caves and all, there will be a painting. So that's why they by seeing that paintings, they will understand that type. That is one type of communication. In nowadays, after the evolution of the humans, there will be formed some societies. After that society, the organization is formed, that the development will happen. So that's why the communication also taken place in different manner. First, types of communication according to organizational means formal communication and informal communication. There will be two types of communication according to organization: formal, informal. Formal communication, formal means if we are studying in the educational institute in universities, if vice chancellor is giving any communication, or it will be our department HOD will giving the communication, that is the that comes into the formal ways, from vice chancellor to dean, after that dean to head of the department, PG coordinator. After that message will reach to ours only. So that is in the same in organizational pattern. In the organization also, the message which are given by the superior come to subordinates, subordinates to supervisors, and supervisors to workers. This way the communication will take place. That is the formal communication. Next one, informal communication. Formal communication means it taken place within the formal. Informal means it is taken place in if we are telling in informal way, means that is the informal communication. Next, according to direction of communication, there will be three directions: vertical, lateral, diagonal. Vertical means it may be vertical, what we tell vertical, vertical bar, horizontal bar. Vertical bar means it will be straight, horizontal bar means it will be plain. If vertical means it will be taken place only downward, or it may be upward. If the message is flows from superior to subordinate, superior is the chief manager. From superior to subordinate is an downward communication from superior to subordinate. If the message is directly taken place from the subordinate to superior, superior means it will be upward communication, the movement will be upward. In this vertical communication, there will be downward, upward. These are the possible questions. Next one, that is the lateral communication. Lateral communication is same that horizontal communication. In this lateral communication, if I am the subordinate, you are also subordinate. If the communication taken place between the agriculture officers and also agriculture officers, or the communication taken place between the subordinates, means subordinates means they are in the equal position. So that is the horizontal communication. Next one, diagonal or cross sectional. It will taken place in both vertical and also horizontal manner. This is the diagonal communication. Next one, according to expression and body language. According to expression and body language, we divide the communication into three parts: oral, written, non-verbal. Oral, if I am telling the words of mouth, the words which will came from my mouth means that is the oral. Next one is written. If I am writing a letter or writing information in a paper, that is the written. Non-verbal, if you are telling means I can just by that is the gestures, postures. If I am okay means I am just a smile means that is the non-verbal communication. In this non-verbal communication will takes place the body gestures, postures, and our body movements. That will be the non-verbal communication. These are the types of communication. First, in this communication, what we seen, what is the communication? In which way the communication comes from? Next one, what are the types of communication? Next one, what are the models in the communication? We are seeing that. Next, we go to the by seeing this picture, what we are understood this picture, it is like a candle, how the candle will glowing like that egg also glowing. In this innovation means anything that is pursued by new by an individual is innovation. Anything that is pursued new by an individual is called as innovation. Same like egg is glowing means that is new thing, it is new to yours, so that is the innovation. In this yellow yak, you can see that the innovation is ready to spread, that is the diffusion. Next one, white yak. how the white yak will be spreaded over the plate. That is the adoption. In this, the three terms, anything which is pursued by an individual, that is the innovation. Innovation, that is, it is like a glowing candle in the egg. It is new to an individual, so it is an innovation. Next one, the yellow yak. With the innovation, it is ready to spread. So it is the diffusion. Next one, adoption. Continuously or full use of an innovation, it is continuously spreading. That is the adoption. These are the three concepts. Please remember, friends, innovation, anything spread by an individual. Diffusion, with the innovation, it is ready to spread. Next one is adoption. Adoption is continuously full use of an innovation. Is diffusion. Here we see that what is the diffusion? In this, it is the process by which an innovation is communicated through certain channel over time among the members of a social system. Among the members of a social system. What are the elements in the diffusion of innovations? There are 4 elements in the diffusion of innovation. First element is innovation, because diffusion is spreading of innovative ideas only spreaded through channels in over a period of time among the members of a social system. So first element is innovation. Second element is channel. Third element is time. Another fourth element is social system. Now we see that what is innovation. It is an idea pursued as new by the individual, because you are all seeing that the plowing of tractor. Here the bike will plowing, like bike is used for plowing. So it is a new thing which is pursued as new by an individual. So it is called as innovation. Please remember this. Anything that is pursued as new by the individual is called innovation. Next one, what are the attributes of innovation? There are 5 attributes of innovation. Innovation has 5 attributes. One is relative advantage. Next one is compatibility, complexity, trialability, observability. These are the 5 attributes of innovation. First attribute is relative advantage, degree to which an innovation is perceived as being better. So it is the relative advantage. Compatibility. Compatibility means it will be compatible with past experience or the past values. Please remember this. Compatibility means past experience, past values, consistent with past experience and past values. It should be compatible with the past experience, past values means we are also we are living in the society. Any innovation is compatible with our socio-cultural value means it is easy to adopt. If any innovation is violating the socio-cultural value means it won't be adapting, so that innovation is failed. So innovation must be compatible with our socio-cultural values and the previous experience and also the needs. Next one, complexity. Complexity means if you are developing some innovation. If I am Mohan Raj, I am developing some digital technologies for the functionally literate farmers. I am explaining with the critical terms means it will be difficult to understand by the functional literate farmers, because they only read and write. If we are explaining with the critical terms means they won't be understand. So that innovation is to be failed. That is the complexity. If I am explaining the digital technology innovation to the collegiate farmers, if the farmers having the college level education means they will easily understood, because they are well versed with digital technologies. So it is easy to understand. Complexity means if we are teaching the digital technology to the literate farmers with the critical terms means it will be difficult to understand. That is the complexity. Complexity, it is the degree to which an innovation is perceived as relatively difficult to understand. Difficult to understand means that is the complexity. Next one, trialability. Trialability. If I am the breeder, I am developing some new varieties. If I am developing the new varieties, I can give to the farmers in the seed packets. With the seed packets, if I gave to the seed new developed new variety of seeds to the farmers with the seed packet means they will use it to experiment in their field. If we are giving in limited extent means if we giving this limited quantity means they will trial If successful means they will come and get another seedlings also. That is the trialability. It is experimented on a limited basis. If the agriculture officer is giving a new variety of developed seeds to the farmers in a seed packet means it is a trialability. Next one, observability. You see that this plant is which plant? Mimosa pudica. That is touch me not. If you touch means it will be quickly result. That is the it will quickly shrink the leaves. So that is the observability. These results are visible. In this result demonstration means if the extension of official is arranging a field trip to the farmers by showing the new varieties. They showing the new developed BPT Ponni rice means the extension officer take the farmers to the field and so seeing that how the yield will be there. So it is visible one. So the farmers will understand easily this much yield is developed. So that is it is the degree to which the results of an innovation are visible. Observability means the results which are visible in the result demonstration. The main result demonstration is seeing is believing. Next one, the learning by doing means method demonstration. We can learn by doing. That is the method demonstration. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing is important component for result demonstration because these results are visible one. We can easily believe the results. So in this result demonstration, seeing is believing. They will ask the questions. In this observability, the results are visible, invisible. You can answer that these results are visible. Result demonstration. The main motto of result demonstration is seeing is believing or learning by doing. You can choose seeing is believing because the results are visible. Next one, the communication channel. If the irrigation channel means what you tell irrigation channel from the reservoir or from the tank to plant, the channel will help the irrigation of waters. So same like communication. For any communication from sender to receiver, channel is an important element because it is an important medium in the transfer. If any information from sender to receiver is carried means that is the medium will be carried. That is the channel. It may be interpersonal channel or mass media channel. Interpersonal channel means if we are telling interpersonal way. Mass media channels means some newspapers and the TVs, televisions, radios. These are the mass medias. They will giving directly to information to the farmers means it will be a mass media channels. Next one. In this time, that is innovation decision process. It is the third element of the diffusion process. First we see that innovation, next we see that channel, third element is time. In this time is the third element of the diffusion process. In this third element we can see that three important ones. First one is innovation decision process. Next one innovativeness. Next one rate of adoption. Innovation decision process, that is ID process. If you remember this innovation decision period is also called as gestation period. Please remember this innovation decision period is also called as gestation period. Now we see that innovation decision process. What is the innovation decision process? Because if the individual passes from first knowledge to the its adoption or rejection is called as innovation decision process. Innovation decision process means if any innovation, if I am knowing that innovation, if the innovation, for example, the plumbing with two-wheeler, plumbing with a motorcycle is a new innovation. So that is from the information to adoption or rejection. That is the innovation decision process. Next one, innovativeness. Innovativeness is how the relative earliness or lateness, how the technology or innovative technologies adopted early or lateness within the individual adopts innovation when compared with other members of his social system. That is the innovativeness. Next one, the rate of adoption. Rate of adoption. Rate of adoption. Please remember this rate of adoption means If the 10 members in the social system means they will be adopting a given period, means given period is 2 weeks, means in these 2 weeks 10 members will adopt. That is the rate of adoption. That is the number of members of social system that adopt the innovation in a given period. That is the rate of adoption. See this picture. This picture shows that social system because it is like a gram sabha. Social system means that there will be varied peoples, that is heterogeneous type of peoples, that is heterophily. In this social system, a collectivity of units which are functionally differentiated, because differentiated means heterogeneous peoples, and engaged in joint problem solving with respect to a common goal, that is the social system. Next one is adoption. Adoption, what I am told that adoption, first I am told that innovation, with the innovation it is spread means that is the diffusion. It is continuously full use of an innovation is adoption. The stages in the adoption process. What are the stages in the adoption process? There will be 5 stages in the adoption process. Please remember this: A, I, E, T, A. A, I, E, T, A. These are the 5 stages in the adoption process. First one, A. A means awareness. Awareness means that we could aware the any information, any new idea means we could aware them, but the in-depth information is not there. The important one, in this in which stage of innovation there will be lack of information or lack of in-depth information. That is in the awareness stage of adoption, because there will be lack of information in this awareness stage. Next stage is interest stage. In this interest, in which stage of adoption there will be seeking the additional information, because that is the interest stage. In the awareness stage we could aware what the innovation. In this interest stage we could give the additional information seeking, that is the interest stage. There will be 2 possible questions. One is in which stage of adoption there will be lack of information. Lack of in-depth information means you could choose awareness stage. Next one, in which stage of adoption there will be seeking additional means if we develop the interest means they will be eager to listen. If they will be eager in listening means if whatever telling is they could remember this, that the additional information they could gain in the interest stage. Without the interest they would not be listen. With the interest only they listen. In this listen means they will seek the additional information. Next one, evaluation stage. It is the mental application. If any new technology, new adoption means we can evaluate in the mental application of new idea, how it could be useful in the present, and also what is the result will be in the future. Anticipated future also we could think. So we could, after the thinking, we could decide to adopt or reject. That is the evaluation stage will happen. It is the mental application of new idea. It is in the evaluation stage. In this evaluation stage, we think about our present and also the anticipated future. Next one, trial. Trial means what I am told about trialability. Trialability means if the extension official is issuing a seed packets to the farmers means trialability. That is the trial. Trial means we can give some seeds. They will be apply the seeds in the limited extent. They can experiment with limited extent. So that is the trialability. That is the trial. Next one, adoption. Use the new idea continuously. That is the adoption. Next one is adopter categories. In this adopter categories, there will be 5 categories. Please friends, remember this, there will be 5 categories. In this, some persons will confuse. For early majority means they will tell that is 2.5%. Late majority means some persons tell 13.5. In this, some manner they will confuse. I am telling is in an easy manner. You can keep that hands from the thumb to the last finger also. From thumb finger, that is the innovators, that is 2.5%. That is the quarter means 2.5%. That is 2.5. If the quarter means from 100, the quarter means 25. That is the same 2.5. The thumb finger has 2.5%. If adding 1 means 3.5. That is the early adopter. 3.5 means that is 1. If we add 1 with 2.5 means 1 3.5. That is the 13.5. Early adopter is 13.5. Next finger is middle finger and ring finger. Middle finger and ring finger more or less equal. That is middle finger is 3 and the next ring finger is 4. These are the 3 and 4 fingers. In this more or less 3, 4 means more or less equal means 34, 34. Next one is 16%. Some persons having 6 fingers. Some person is having 6 fingers. So you can remember this. If we are all having the 5 fingers, some person having 6 fingers. That is extra 1 finger. That is 16%. Laggards. Please remember this. Adapter categories as 5. Innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, laggards. Innovators. That is the quarter. That is for 100 means there will be 25. 25 means 2.5%. Next one, early adopters. With adding 1 with 2.5 means 1 and 3.5. That is the 13.5. Next one, middle finger and ring finger more or less equal. Third finger, fourth finger, these are 3, 4, 34, 34. Next one is laggards. What I am told, some person is having 6 fingers. Extra 1 finger is having means 6 fingers. That is the 16%. Please don't confuse with this. First one, innovators. Innovators means they are the risk takers. For any technology came means they will ready to take the risk. That is, they are called as venturesome. They are also called as risk takers. In this next one is early adopters. Early adopters is how many percentage? 13.5%. 13.5% is early adopters. Early adopters is opinion leaders or comes under early adopters. The innovators or risk takers, they take the risk and adopt the technology. In these innovators, by seeing the opinion leaders or seeing that innovators, after that they are ready to take the risk and they are adopting the technologies. That is, opinion leaders is 13.5%. From the opinion leaders, the majority of the farmers will adopt. That is the early majority. That is the deliberate 34%. And another late majority 34% is skeptical. Last final one is laggards. Laggards is 16%. They won't take any risk because they are traditional peoples. They have a little or no education because they are lacking in education. Laggards means they are lacking in education and also they are following only the traditional ways. If any new technology came in, they won't be quickly adapted. If all the people are adapted, then only they go and after that they will adapt. That is the quality of the laggards. They have least participant because they won't take any participation with the other peoples because they will lastly adapt. That is the laggards. That is the 16%. In these adapter categories, it follows a bell-shaped curve. It follows a bell-shaped curve. Let's see, we sum up this demo class. First, we see about communication. What is communication? What is the word communication derived from? What is the word, the Latin word that the communis means common? Next, what is the types of communication in an organization? Before that, we see that communication models. Communication model, that is the SCHRAMM model, Berlow's model, Aristotle model, Shannon and Weaver's model, LEAGANS model, Laswell model. These are the models we can see. First, what we see means the Aristotle model. Aristotle model is also called as basic or persuasive model of communication. It takes the 3 component. Next, we see that Shannon and Weaver model. After that, we see that Laswell model and another that Berlow's model, LEAGANS model. We can see that. Next one, what is the types of communication? Types of organizational communication. First, organizational communication, formal way and informal way. Next one is we seen that how the communication will take place. vertical, lateral, diagonal. Vertical means there will be two, upward communication, downward communication. What I told, upward communication means from the subordinate to superior. If the messages came from superior to subordinate, superior to subordinate is downward, upward means subordinate to superior. Next one, lateral, that is horizontal, subordinate to subordinate, that is the lateral, and diagonal or cross sectional communication. Next one, according to the type of gesture postures, that is the oral, written, and non-verbal. Oral means that is the alphabetical words. If I am speaking alphabetical words means that is the oral communication. Next, what is next is gestures and postures. That is how the non-verbal communication takes place means gestures and postures. That is the body movements that will the communication taken place. That is the non-verbal. Another one is written. If I am writing a letter means that is I am writing a letter that is in the alphabetical words I have written. That is the written communication. After that we see that what is innovation, and after that diffusion and adoption. In this innovation, what is the attributes of innovation? That is relative advantage, compatibility, complexity, trialability, observability. After that we seen that attributes of after the attributes of innovation we directly see the diffusion. Diffusion means that is the diffusion, that what are the elements in the diffusion we seen. After that adoption, what are the stages in the adoption? That is the 5 stages, A, I, E, T, A. And next we seen that adopter categories. What are the adopter categories? That is innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, laggards. It is a bell-shaped curve. Please remember this. Friends, these are some of the questions which is taken. The word communication derived from, that is the Latin word. Latin word means common, that is communis means common. Among the following, which model includes speaker, speech, audience? Because the which communication model has 3 elements means Aristotle model, because these 3 are the basic persuasive model of communication. Next one, the element which acts as a physical bridge. Physical bridge means that is the medium for communication, because channel is the medium for communication. That is the physical bridge. They act as physical bridge. That is the channel. If in non-verbal communication is based on I is oculesics, chronomics, and haptic. Based on I means oculesics. In this live classes, I can explain about the non-verbal communication and all. Next one, in communication, dash constitute the medium through which information flows from a sender to one or more receiver, because medium means channel. Next question, code. If I am told code is a system of signals for communication. Next one, in message, listening and reading. You are the people listening and reading. That is you decoding. If listening means I am the sender, I can tell the message. In this end, you are the receiver. You decode the what I am telling. You can understand by decoding. If I am telling hi means in that end you receive that hi. Hi means you can, oh, sir will told hi to everyone. So that is you understand. That is the decoding. That is the listening. If reading means I am reading, the communication channel most suited to inform audience is mass media channel. If I am reading means that is the reading, because any letter is written means if we seeing that we can read, that is we can decode and understand. That is listening, and reading is an decoding. Next one, the person who starts the process of communication. Communicator is the person who starts the process of communication. And another one expected question is, who is the target of communication? Target of communication is audience, because for any communication directly go to the receiver. That is the target. That is the communication target is audience. Next one, in message, speaking and writing. I am speaking, I am writing means I am speaking means I am encoding the message. I am writing means I am encoding in a alphabetical words. That is encoding. LEAGANS model of communication contains 6 elements, 5 elements, 4 elements, 3 elements, 6 elements. Another also one question is the Berlow's model of communication has how many elements? You can choose 6 elements because S, E, M, C, D, R. How many stages in the adoption process? There will be 5 stages. How many attributes in attributes in innovation means 5 attributes in innovation. And how many categories in adoption category means you can tell 5 adoption categories. Next one, the special type of communication in which messages are about new idea. If any new idea is carrying means previously we seen that that egg picture egg is glowing means how the new it is new one. Diffusion is within the new it is spreading. So that is a special type of communication in which the messages are about new idea. New idea means diffusion. Next one, the extensional worker or personnel in providing seed samples to the farmers is closely associated with trialability because they providing the free seed samples. Samples, please remember this samples. The word sample means it will be helpful to promote in a limited extent or experimented with a limited extent. That is the trialability. In solar irrigation pumps, government providing subsidies to the farmers is an example of relative advantage. In the solar irrigation pumps means if the government is any promotional activity means by giving some subsidy means the farmer is ready to adopt that innovation. So in solar irrigation pump is an innovation. Government is giving subsidy means it is a relative advantage type of innovation. Next one, the innovation which is pursued is consistent with the existing values. Existing values means that past experience means compatibility. Difficult to understand means complexability. Next one, trialability means free seed samples. Next one, observability means the results are visible means observability. In this next question is 15th question is the 5 stages of adoption by North Central Rural Sociology Committee is told by AIETA. The 5 stages of adoption is awareness stage, interest stage, evaluation stage, trial stage, and adoption. Thank you, friends. You are all you all listened to this class. I'm just end the class with one quote. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. Everyone keep listening the classes and also watch the classes and also reading means it will be you definitely achieve the ICR in the top ranks. Sir?
Anyhow, thank you, sir.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, is it audible, sir?
Yeah, it is audible.
Sir, okay, sir. So let's
Yes.
we wind up, sir.
Yes, student. This is for today's class. If you have any queries or any doubts, you can ask now. If you have any questions regarding with this lecture, sir is ready to give the answer. Please, students, it's a time for interaction and discussion. So, no questions. Okay, students, if you have no more questions, the students are happy with the lecture means you can leave the channel. Thank you, sir, for the lecture.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Students, I will provide this PPT and also don't worry, students. So let's we wind up, sir.
Yes, sir. You can leave the channel, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, students, for your patience. Thank you very much, students.
Thank you, sir. Someone are asking the PDF. Just now I have
sir,
uploaded. You can leave, sir. The lecture is over. I think there is no questions from the students.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yes, students, just now I have given a PDF with details regarding with this ACA Academy program. We have provided a PDF here regarding with our academy or our guidance session. Is there any questions means you can ask? If you want any clarity, we are here to clarify. Hope you are enjoying these demo classes. If you join our academy, you can get a better guidance. We'll give guide about ICAR exams, IBBS, F, etc. Okay, students, shall we wind up? Yeah. We will inform. We will inform. We will inform. We're still, I think, up to 18. We have this demo classes. We will inform when it will be. Well, up to 20th we have a demo classes, and after that we will start. But we will inform all the details regarding when will be the regular classes. Thank you, students. If you have no more queries, the students can leave the channel. If anybody student have asked any questions to me regarding with our ACA program, we can ask me, and all students you can leave. There is no questions. Yes. I hope everyone have gone. Thank you, madam, for presenting here.